He'll bring it out. It's Gresham. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Oregon's offense will go to work first. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most, and that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
And on that run, he shows you his speed, speed, speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right here.
Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Ducks will hustle to the line. Moore will throw. Swings it out to his running back. Past the 40. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And man, this guy's showing you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time, late in the season, when you can go win those individual awards. And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of stretched it along and made him run out of bounds.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical, and they stick their face in the fan, and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Spartans offense will take the field for the first time. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they win games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front, because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like, when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, winning.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Takes it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him just a leak or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He's going to run it. Oh, he got loose. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO, wanted to throw it, nobody open, so he takes off running it himself and gets a big gainer. If I'm the coordinator and play call, I'm finding more ways to get this guy running the football and keep this defense on their heels.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Moore to the air. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Good job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Has to get there to move the sticks. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Man, you want to talk about confidence in your running game on 4th down to keep it on the ground from that distance and pick up the first down.
That's one of those things in practice, coaches probably like, anybody, any place, anytime, anywhere, this is who we are, we're physical, and they show it.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put it. I know that.
Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. They'll move the tight end. He'll kick it himself. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but any of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the 4th quarter game.
This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will the 4th down stop. Throws to the wideout. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Childs. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if his quarterback goes his way again.
Really good defense. You're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Catch in the middle, it's Merritt. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains and mark it at the 29.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on third down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field to get some more points.
Send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. To the air, it's Child. Fires to the tight end. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, you should be.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Heels to punt and try to pick up some yards. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the yoke. The give on the inside. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Got room at the 35. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense. And that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Going with the ground game left. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Wants to throw. It's Child. Punches it out of the air. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and an array of possibilities here. The Spartans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Wrapped behind the line, it's Green. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. on the read. Got the first down and more. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
As a defender, love the big hits. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? You get the big hit and force the fumble.
Looking to throw, it's Childs. Fires one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Got a little space. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Spartans send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another 1st down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gonna let it fly. And it's knocked away. An incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Back up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun. Running back on the move.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Moore will throw. Makes the grab on the left. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. From the gun, the running back has it. There he goes! Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They are perfect on 4th down so far in the 1st half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. He'll ride his man on the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And I am sure this coaching staff on offense thought if we get a 4th down, we can use our speed on an option play, take the pitch, and pick up the 1st, but they underestimated the speed this defense has and their tenacity. Great job rallying to the pitch guy, creating a huge turnover on downs. Big play for the defense.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. They'll immediately call timeout. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Childs. Makes the grab. It's a seam wide open. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. The 10. Touchdown, Ducks. The defense putting points on the board.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Parachek. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside, and the ball is loose on the return.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Back to throw, it's Childs. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Quick completion on the out. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. 6. Rushes on him. He's got the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games and in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention for the Heisman Trophy.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Ducks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Moore to the air. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Oregon! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Caught over the middle, it's Parachek. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to let it go. Makes the grab on the big throw. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's 1st down. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground.
A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. He'll try to tack on one more. Follow
through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find and be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
There's the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
The Ducks will move the sticks. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. On the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
The give to the tailback. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Snagged out of the air. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Ducks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continued to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Creates a little space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Here's the handoff. Oh, space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Caught behind the line. It's John. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
You got to love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that one.
Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Spartans decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Wants to return it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This guy's been around a while, and in his junior season showing complete command of the offense. Their passing game has been simply outstanding the entire game. They put it in the end zone, and they will get your attention with the numbers they put up.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making it play.
He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. Sweet cut there.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the fourth quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game, being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
They'll ride the hot hand. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back.
Scoops it up, still a live ball. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. And the Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Might be changing the route. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Ducks are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Yeah, and really good 3rd down situational defense. You know it's 3rd and long. You know the pass play's coming. Defense was ready. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
So how good you feeling right now if you're on offense in this situation? You want to just play conservative? You want to punt it over and let your defense finish out the game? Or do you trust your quarterback to go make a play and win the game right now?
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Pulls it in. It's John. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've gotten really productive play from their quarterback as well. And the QB has more than had his way just lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Brees, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with 6.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with the pick. The Spartans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Big guy smells it. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Down big. Might as well. They'll go for it on 4th and goal.
29 Phillies. 2-9.
They'll go to the air. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Looking for space. It's Hill. And they'll find their way back to the line of scrimmage, and now it's time to find their way back to the locker room as this game is over. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them.